Yo, what's up guys, it's Vader and I'm back with something that I promised a few days ago, and it is the Neca Ultimate Predator, Samurai Predator from Predator Hunting Grounds, the video game. And honestly, this guy is so amazing out the box. But we're going to take a look at the actual box right now, and it's actually got some artwork of how the Predator looks like in game, and then obviously when you turn it round, it's actually got some photos of the Predator himself, and yeah, he looks amazing. The unmasked head sculpt could be the best Predator face that I've seen by Neca in a long time. It's that good, and it has me hope for more would you call it, like figures from this game, because there are some little things about this figure that are a bit like nitpicky-ish that I don't understand why they wouldn't have done. But anyway, I love the box art and I love the little cover there, and it's obviously got the figure and then obviously the trays and stuff, and at the back it has the accessories. But I just want to show you guys the actual in-game model of the Samurai Predator. This is him here, and he looks badass looking, and this is something that I'm going to nitpick on. The combi stick isn't actually how it actually looks in-game. It's more styled to the Alien vs Predator combi sticks, and I wish that they would have gave us like the bow in the game, because obviously samurais use obviously swords and bow and arrows and stuff, so I would have liked that as an accessory as well, like something that you could have as well, another weapon, because it only basically comes with the 3 different variants of the combi stick and the sword. That's it. I would have preferred like it came with obviously the bow and arrow and something else, the Yautja bow. But here's a look at the actual combi stick. That's basically what it should look like in game. It doesn't really look like that. It looks more like the old Alien versus Predator combi stick. However, I will say something. Yeah, this is it here. I will say something about it. The paint job on it's really nice on like all 3 of them. However, I did see like a little bit of like paint chippage on one of them, but that's just a little minor thing. That's something I can fix with like some paint and stuff. But yeah, look at the detail on that unmasked head. It looks so good. Honestly, even the eyes look really good on it as well, and I think you can see, yeah, there it's there, did a little bit of the paint there that you can see bleeding on there, and the hands look really well done. I actually thought when I got this that I would have to like paint some of the red parts on them to make them more darker, but I don't, because in hand there are some parts of the red armour that appear darker than other parts. So that's just a little thing for you guys to yeah, look at the detail on this. This is amazing looking. I love the actual intricate little stripes that he has, because obviously that's how it's supposed to look in the game, and obviously you can change how it looks and stuff, like make your own variant of it. But yeah, I really do like that with the stripes and stuff. It's almost like a tiger, with the tiger stripes on him, and it carries down into his cheeks and stuff. I would have liked if they gave us like a closed mandible look. That would have been awesome as well, because for the price that I paid and like how I've seen the price for this guy, he's not very much of like an ultimate figure. It only comes with 2 extra hands. But this is what I was talking about earlier. The AVP the AVP combi stick that I've painted is a lot thinner looking, and the little grip part is a lot longer, but on the new sculpt it's actually thicker. So that could mean that they could basically use that sculpt if they're actually planning on making an AVP Requiem Ultimate Wolf Predator, because we have actually seen a lot of images on that. But anyway, different topic. This is obviously the figure that we're looking at right now, the Samurai Predator from Predator Hunting Grounds, and I have to say, this guy just... If you had this in your collection with all the other Predators, your eyes would instantly go to this guy because of like the design of the armor, the colors, like the different like shades of red that he has on him as well. He's really cool looking, honestly, and I love the sword that he has. It's very much like the in-game model, so that's really, really cool. And the articulation on this guy is really good, but I don't really show the articulation that much because the articulation is really stiff on him. I don't really want to break anything, but I do show you guys some poses that you can get him in, and just be careful with the shoulder pads as well. He's even got like a little self-destruct mechanism there, because I guess you could say this Predator really liked samurais and stuff, and I think that he took inspiration from their armours to basically make his own interpretation of that, because that's what the bio is in the actual game, but it doesn't actually have that on the like the little part on the box. It doesn't have that, like the synopsis and his like bio. It has it in the game though, and I forget what it says about him. But yeah, you can take the these wrist blades in and out, but they retract, and they're really nice. They look very much like a samurai. I don't know what the weapon is that they use. It's like a chain, not a chain. Sorry, like a blade that's on like the wrist, but it like curves down, and that's kind of like what the Predator's done there. He's even got like little straps on his gauntlets, as if he's put those parts on himself and he's like strapped them up. And I really like the plasma caster as well, and it's actually got articulation points in it as well. The only inaccurate thing that it has is that symbol on the top middle part of the helmet. That shouldn't be there, but I like the fact that Neca did do something like that, because in the game he doesn't actually have that, but I'll let that slide. But yeah, the backpack on the plasma caster looks really good. Very much like the original, very much like the classic Predator, or the Jungle Hunter Predator, should I say, backpack. But you guys can see what I mean by the different shades of red he has. He has like, I think there's like about maybe 3 or 4 different like shades of red on him. There's like the bright red, and then there's like a little bit more brighter, and then it goes darker on some parts of his armour, which is really cool. And then this is what he looks like with the unmasked head on. And little tip, if you guys are going to put this this head sculpt on, heat it up first. Heat the ball joint up, and then underneath the actual head sculpt, because I don't actually have the ball joint on his head, because it won't go in all the way. So he's basically like kind of like a giraffe kind of neck that he has. But I just think this figure is probably the best game game Predator that they've made. Not to say that in fact, I take that back, the Predator Concrete Jungle Scarface was really good, I take that back, but this is, just for that head sculpt, it is really good. The head sculpt is really, really good. And I think they're using a different body as well, because The actual, the actual underpart is much more bigger and thicker for that actual neck peg to slide in. This is something that I actually have here. It's a 3D printed handheld plasma caster or plasma gun from the game Predator Hunting Grounds, and I wish that something like that would have came with this guy, because for an ultimate figure you're not really getting that much. You're just basically getting the sword and 3 versions of the combi stick plus 2 extra hands and a head sculpt. That's kind of it. I would have liked it if they included a lot more, but hey, what do I know, eh? But like I said, the articulation on him, you can basically get him into any pose possible. He does pose really well, and this is a little look at how he looks next to the other Predators that I have. Well, some of them. I forget what his name is. The Elder Predator Golden Angel that I've basically repainted, and my AVP custom Scar Predator that I'm working on. So yeah, that's basically how he looks next to those. But anyway guys, I'm going to end the video here, and I hope you have enjoyed a look at this review on the Predator Hunting Grounds Neca Samurai Predator. And I will definitely try and do another video later on something more Predator related. But anyway guys, take care and thank you for watching. Cheers guys, thanks.